For day 9 notes, we're multiplying polynomials again, but these are special. These are binomials times binomials, so 2 terms times 2 terms. I wrote this word FOIL to the side because it stands for first, outer, inner, last. And that is the order you multiply. So I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this, and you can pick which way you like. I'm going to pick the second method when I do the other problem. So I'm going to show you both ways. So for first, it's like you cover up this 4 and you distribute that 2x. So 2x times 3x, that's the f. So the first terms in each polynomial or each binomial. So that would be 6x squared. Because remember, we still have to add exponents. Then outer is the 2 outer terms. So 2x times negative 7, which is negative 14x. So you could think of it as like, oh, I just distributed the 2x times each one. Okay. Then we go to the inner, the I. And the inner says we start with this 4, and we multiply 4 times 3x, and 4 times negative 7. And then we see that the 2 middle terms are alike. Both have x. So when I write my answer, I do this in standard form. I do 6x squared, combine those, and I get negative 28. Okay, now the second method is you can draw a square, and this would be called 2 rows by 2 columns, so a 2 by 2. And I do it 2 by 2 because I have 2 terms by 2 terms. Okay, so over here I've got this 2x and this 4, and then on the top I have the 3x minus the 7. And I'm going to do 3x times 2x to make 6x, add the exponents, so x squared. 2x times negative 7 is negative 14x. Then I have 3x times 4 to give me 12x. And then negative 7 times 4 is negative 28. So these two I can combine, get negative 2. And as you can see, these 4 terms are exactly what we got up here. Okay? And then you would just write first one here because it's got the biggest exponent, combine, exponent of 1, and then 28 because there's no exponent at all, or negative 28. Okay? So part B, I'm going to go ahead and draw the square. So on this side, I would have x and a negative 3, and on the top I'd have a 4x and a negative 5. So again, this is like having a little 1 there, and there's also a 1 there. So 1x times 4x is 5x squared. 1x times negative 5 is negative 5x. 4x times negative 3, negative 12x. And negative 3 times negative 5 is 15. So you see on the diagonal, we can combine like terms. So we have 5x squared because it's the highest exponent. Combine these, we get negative 17x. And then we have 15 at the end.